Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly reading for the month of August. Welcome to Leo season. Cancer can be your sun, your moon, your rising. Maybe it is your Venus or your Mars placement. Wherever you have Cancer in your chart, you're welcome to be here. You might also be a cross watcher. Maybe you have a Cancer that you're interested in or you want to know about, so you're checking in on their reading to find out a little information. So however it is that you find yourself here at this video, you're welcome. Please remember not to make anything fit that isn't yours. You might find little bits and pieces resonate and some don't. So just let those other pieces go if they don't fit you. Tarot of Mystical Moments is the deck I'm using, and we're going to look at removing the block, whatever it is that Cancer might see in their life as a block. So first we want to look at, what are you afraid of? As it concerns any kind of block you might feel in your life, what are you afraid of? What is it that you fear, Cancer? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, oddly enough. The Nine of Cups is emotional satisfaction. Everything is starting to line up for you emotionally. Things are starting to feel like they're falling into place. And for some reason, that makes you feel afraid. And what I have to say about that is that sometimes we can be afraid of success. We can be afraid of getting everything we want. We can be afraid of having good things in our life because we're so used to, now just follow me on this, we're so used to having things go wrong, having things work out not in our favor, or hurt us, or abandon us, or reject us. And so when things start to feel like they're lining up and they're falling into place, that can make some people very afraid. That is an interesting concept, but that is also truth. Why am I stuck as a Cancer? Why am I stuck? If I feel stuck at all in my life, why? Why am I stuck? Three of Pentacles. Because I try to work so hard. I try to collaborate with people. I try to work together with people. I try to fulfill my contribution. I make sure that I'm a team player. And for some reason, that makes me feel like I'm stuck. Because the more I give, the more I give. And therefore, then I feel like I'm stuck because I'm just giving, giving, giving. So how do you unblock yourself? If you feel blocked at all, how do you unblock yourself? Page of Wands. By seeking out new opportunities, by opening yourself up and your energy to new passion projects. What is it that's out there for you? This page is always looking for opportunities, new endeavors, passion projects. So Cancer, what is it that lights your fire? What gets you going? That's what is going to unblock you. At the bottom of the deck as underlying energy, it's the Three of Swords. And it really explains a lot. It explains your underlying energy is heartbreak. And not so much current heartbreak as it is remembering heartbreak. This is the remembering of pain. Three of Swords is mental, it's in your mind, and it's when we remember things that have hurt us, things in the past that have been done to us. We've got these three swords stuck in our heart, and for some reason that kind of dictates how we're going to lead our lives moving forward, unfairly to you more than anything, and other people, because it deprives other people of your beauty and your love as well. But for the most part, you're the only one you can control, because you have this memory of heartbreak. You're afraid of good things in your life. working hard and contributing and being a part of a team makes you feel stuck more than feel free. And you're always out here looking for these new opportunities and these new things. But you know what happens is you go out looking for these new things and you circle back to, I find something good and then I become afraid of it. So let's just keep going. Let's look with another deck here. We're going to clarify. I've got When Women Had Wings. And we're going to clarify for the sign of Cancer. Let's look a little deeper. There is something to this heartbreak energy, remembering the mental pain of when our heart has been broke. Let's clarify for the sign of Cancer. Why is the Nine of Cups here as what they fear? Why is the Nine of Cups here? For what they fear. Eight of Pentacles. You've put a lot of hard work into your emotional hard work and effort. Whenever you start to feel like your cups are stacking up and you're emotionally fulfilled and my wishes are coming true, my dreams are coming true, you also realize that that comes with a lot of hard work on your effort, on your side. You've put a lot of effort and strategy and manual blood, sweat, and tears have gone into that. So it makes you afraid to have your wishes fulfilled because you also know how much work has been put into achieving those wish fulfillment emotional cups. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why are you stuck because of the Three of Pentacles? The High Priestess. This is your energy, along with Scorpio and Pisces, all the water signs, emotional, she who knows, because of your intuition. You have this inner knowing, intuitive ability to see that you feel like when you start contributing with your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you begin to feel stuck, like you are like a prisoner of that thing. And when you use your intuition, you begin to trust that inner knowing that this is not the right place for me. I don't need to be putting my energy and effort here. This is not my true calling. You trust your intuition. How do you unblock yourself? Page of Wands, that looking into things, open to new ideas and new possibilities, like with a job prospect. And then the Five of Wands. So much in the ego. In order to unblock yourself, you do begin to start looking around for new opportunities and new prospects, a new relationship, a new job. And the Five of Wands is here to say it comes from your ego. It comes from, I'm trying to unblock myself, but when I am searching for these new things based on my ego and based on my self-will and self-direction, that's where I start getting myself into trouble. If I could trust in my spirituality, in my intuition, in my inner knowing, my inner guidance, I might be better off. But when I start searching from this Five of Wands, it's like an ego battle within myself, and I'm out there in the world looking for things. It just seems to keep you in this energy of like looping back around through this whole cycle over and over again. At the bottom of the deck is another page. It's the Page of Pentacles. This is a little different than the Page of Wands. The Page of Pentacles is looking for, is open to a new beginning in your physical reality. So I am looking for a way to make myself feel very steady and stable and secure with a new job offer. not just an opportunity, but an offer. I want to have somebody bring something to the table that I can actually sink my teeth into. It has to be monetarily satisfactory, has to be like hours. Maybe I get to telework a little bit, but Page of Pentacles is I need something solid under my feet before I start letting go of all these fears and worries and whatnot. Let's grab an oracle card for you. This is the Priestess of Light oracle cards. Priestess of Light oracle cards for the sign of Cancer. Harvest, gathering of blessings. Harvest, beautiful. Cancer, this is your reading. Spicy Sunflower Tarot can be found on TikTok and on YouTube, and your likes and your follows, subscribes, and shares are very appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and your comments are always appreciated as well. Be blessed, be well. We'll see you next week.